a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We all a part of God's great big family. And the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. Well, send them your heart so they know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free, as God has shown us by turning stone to bread. And so we all must lend a helping hand. We are the world. We are the children. We are the one to make a brighter day. So let's start giving. Oh, there's a choice we're making. We're saving our lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. When you're down and out, and there seems no hope at all. But if you just believe, there's nowhere we can fall. Well, let's realize, oh, that a change can only come when we stand together as one. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. So we'll make a better day. Just you and me. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. We are the world. We are the children. Our children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. So let's start giving. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. All right, let me hear you. We are the world. We are the world. We are the children. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start giving. Let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a brighter day. Just you and me. Come on now, let me hear you. We are the world. We are the world. We are the children.
Your Excellency, the commissioners that are here, Commissioner for Health is here, all the dignitaries on the high table, all the different associations represented here today, the ABS, we're in your house. Well, thank you for hosting us. To all our collaborators, the Asa Women of Lagos are here. ASWA, This is a long journey, while we're here, because we've been coming on medical missions, specifically on cancer and maternal health, all very dear to us. And this medical mission started all the way back in 2009 under Asa USA. And then Asa Women USA continued. So it's a continuous process. And every year, the same thing, you see the same issues, the breast cancer, the infrastructures are still not available. The same problems are there. And that was why the women in the USA, in collaboration with all our partners, including the Anambra State government, we see that we have to build this cancer treatment center. This cancer treatment center is a world-class cancer treatment center. We know by the grace of God it's going to happen. It took us how many years, and we're still here today, and the government is still here supporting this particular project. So we know it's going to happen, it's on the way. So by His special grace, Biko, let me not take your time. I thank you all for coming. The work will soon start once Her Excellency declares the event open. But before then, I will some partners that would like to make brief remarks. So I'll hand over to the MC to, call them to say something. Thank you.
I is Yopunas Nice from Enugu State, but we are all over the country and we have quite a representation here. So from Enugu State, say Kenemunu, Biko, a couple of months ago, Nigeria was stricken with so much fright. Why? Because of Ebola. One single individual came into Nigeria and he brought the dreaded Ebola. Subsequently, by God's grace and the unity of the entire government and people of Nigeria, Ebola was driven out. Now, the story of Ebola struck fright across the entire world because even in developed nations, people died. But since Ebola struck this current Ebola epidemic, February of 2014, the record of the death toll is 7,000 plus. The world was frightened, running up and down, raising funds for Ebola. And Ebola has killed 7,000 people since February. But that 1,000 people every day. Wow. Every day. And it's recorded that if we fold our hands and do nothing, that in 2015, where are we now? 2014. In 2015, 1 out of every 2 people will have cancer. We are talking about an epidemic, a pandemic, but because it seems not visible, people are just resting on their oars. Look at this effort. Anambra State, we need to do something. We need to get up and do something. It's just like what happened with HIV. The call was being made, we were just resting, thinking. And yet in some countries, it wiped off a certain generation of people. Let us not continue to be lukewarm about this issue. That we're interested to have this cancer center. Even after this event, yes, there are few of us who have come to work, but the message of this work can touch hearts. And that's why I'm making this effort to bring to fore. This scourge is immense. 21,000 people. When a plane crashes, the maximum you can have on a plane could be like 600. And yet the entire Nigeria will be reverberating for weeks on end and for years because of it. Why are we being lukewarm. Please. Kaiteta no nola o. Kaiteta no nola. In the Anambra State. Each and every one of us that is here today, go back and pass this message.
I'm the president of Anambra State Women in Lagos. Anambra State Women is made up of 177 town unions in Anambra State. 3 persons represent each town union. Women are so hardworking women. They are doing a lot in their communities. I bet you all the communities in Anambra State is being pushed by women. They are the ones doing a lot of things concerning development in Anambra State, more than the men. But we want to now refocus the women to talk about things that concern women, especially this cancer issue. I think with the help of Asa Women USA, if all the partners will support them, we should give a time frame to fight cancer in Anambra State.
Thank you, Dr. Nkiri, for exploits. The exploits of Boromeo Hospital.
We'll make it very brief. Like the MC said, at Boromeo, we are a mission hospital, and you know the mission hospitals cater for the poorest of the poor. But along the way, we decided to focus a little bit on public health. And every year, twice every year actually, we organize free lectures and awareness on some elements that are not talked about much in the society, but are killers. So along the way, the program got to cancer, and we profile the cancers, and we know breast is number 1, but there's a second killer identified by WHO, which we don't know much about. WHO says every 2 minutes, somewhere in this world, a woman dies of this cancer. And more than 85% of those deaths are in developing countries.
Thanks and special regards from the government of Anambra State for the Asa women for what they've been doing in this state. I'm not going to talk much about cancer because it has been talked by experts and professors in it, and I think the message is carried. And as a gynecologist, when they are echoing this, I just felt like crying because what they're saying is as clear as crystal, and there's a gospel truth. Now, a famous president of FIGO, Mohammed Fatala, once said that our people, and especially women, are dying not because of diseases and infirmity that we cannot cure, but because the society have not considered that such lives are worth saving. And that's why I'm very, very happy and glad that people are beginning to come up with ideas and solutions to problems that are solvable. Cancer, most cancers, when you mention cancer to most people, is equivalent to saying signing death warrant. Because once somebody is confirmed of cancer, you're talking of how many more days that person will live, no matter what you do. And the treatment is very expensive. I'm ending early next year because she's looking at the downtrodden. Some of them cannot access it. They cannot even treat themselves for malaria. Talk less of they have. Actually, she has a lot of programs that dealt in cancer. May God be with you.
State is committed. That was what he said. So,
Asa Women USA, and then let me stand on existing protocols. The reason why I'm standing before you is because I want to also publicly commit ABS to a long-term partnership with Asa Women USA. When they brought the idea, I felt it's something that as a public service broadcaster, we should champion. So this is just the beginning. So don't think that it's a one-off, one-day activity. Even when you guys go back to the US, through Honorable Bridget Obi, we always hear anytime, whatever you want to do for you.
So I think God should keep on guiding her, for her, give her more strength to continue. And all the people that said that they are going to distract her, I think she'll be moving. Please, may God be with her. And I think that she's the one brought this AXA to Anambra State for still humanity. So I don't want to talk too much. I will give my little to the Excellency Faith Cave to support them. So I'm giving a $500,000. That is 500,000.
Somebody keep him quiet.
One didn't speak. What would have happened? Eh? Yeah, no, one must speak. Oh, definitely. All right, it's time to flag off the event, and we want to give honor.
It's very, very simple. I'm here to bring to the fore special or Grand Marshal of the Day, Chief Mrs. Ebelechukwu Obiano, who is ably represented today by the senior special advisor to the government of Anambra State on primary health, Dr. Mrs. Chioma Ezenyimolu. And before Ezenyimolu comes up, there's one little song we usually sing for Mama Anambra, the Grand Marshal. And we just want to sing it briefly. Also, dear many, dear ma. So, as we are singing for Osodieme Ibonine, Osodieme Global, I want to just have the single honor to invite Dr. Mrs. Chioma Ezenyimolu, who is heavily representing Osodieme Global.
Toifi, wow, what can I say? What a privilege, what an honor to represent a woman of the standing of Dr. Mrs. Ebelechukwu Obiano Osodieme. I greet you all here present, and I start with the Honorable Commissioner for Health, Dr. Joe Akabuike, the MD, CEO, ABS. I also greet you, the President, Asa Women USA. I also greet you, Professor Ifoma Okoye, Breast Without Spots. It's really my privilege and honor to be here. And before I read Her Excellency's speech, I want to encourage each and every one of us to create awareness on cancer. We shouldn't leave it to any organization or group. We shouldn't leave it for Asa USA to come all the way from America. No, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't even leave it for NGOs on cancer. Each and every one of us should be able to spread the message of prevention of cancer, which is very simple. The message is that with early detection, prevention is possible. All the women here should be able to conduct a breast self-examination every month on herself. She should teach it to her friends, her family, her daughters. The same with men too, because there are also cancers in men. So with this, I want to read out the speech of Her Excellency. Remarks by the wife of the Governor of Anambra State, Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Ebelechukwu Obiano, on the occasion of the Walk for Hope to End Cancer, organized by the Anambra State Association, Asa Women USA, on December 19, 2014 in Oka, Anambra State. Umwanyi Asa USA, Ekene Munu. I am delighted to join you today to promote this noble and selfless initiative of Walk for Hope to End Cancer, organized by the Anambra State Association, Asa Women USA. It is interesting that you chose this avenue of physical exercise of walk to draw attention and create awareness about the threat of cancer and the need for its early detection and prevention, especially amongst our women. It gladdens my heart that you chose me as the Grand Marshal of the day. I'm grateful for the recognition. I have no doubt that you have recognized my interest in ensuring that anything that would advance the well-being of the family and the woman must be tackled with a sense of duty and your efforts. I know that apart from the sacrifices of time, You have also put in enormous resources to sustain your association and the organization of this work for hope to end cancer now. It is a fitting call to action which must be embraced by all and sundry, since cancer is a disease that knows neither age nor gender and does not have any quick fix other than early detection and prevention. It is against this background that I encourage the Anambra and other health-conscious citizens to contribute to the fundraising for this program by donating to the cause. Amongst the Anambra, especially our women, and hopefully lead to more early detection and positive action that would dispel the erroneous impressions, rumors, and beliefs that influence people's lack of urgency. Many more persons will hear this message of hope and tell others, thereby spreading the gospel, which would ultimately help many avoid and survive the scourge of cancer. You may wish to know that this work for hope awareness tallies with some of the programs we undertake in our bold efforts to empower women and take care of the less privileged in the society under my pet project, the Caring Family Enhancement Initiative, CAFE. We carry the message of hope against cancer to our women, mothers and sisters, and teach them ways of testing themselves for early detection and prevention of cancer. CAFE is a non-governmental, non-partisan organization with a vision to be the beacon of sustainable empowerment for women and the less privileged. Our mandate is to care for the less privileged and reduce women child vulnerability while maintaining the dignity of persons with disabilities in Anambra State. CAFE also galvanizes resources for the uplifting of orphans, children in need, and the physically challenged. CAFE attends to both skilled and non-skilled persons as well as indigent rural women in the 177 communities of Anambra State. Ndibani, I know that this is probably the first edition of this Walk for Hope to End Cancer, organized by Asa Women, administration of my husband, His Excellency, Chief Willie Obiano Akbokodike, to make this an annual event. That way, we will attract more converts towards the cause of cancer prevention and eradication. As we look forward to next year's edition of Walk for Hope to End Cancer, I urge you to make today's walk memorable. Let's make more converts, spread the gospel, and prevent cancer. May God bless you for the wisdom and dedication you have shown in organizing this work. Once again, I thank you all. Dalono, Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Ebelechukwu Obiano, wife of the Governor of Anambra State. Thank you. The MD of ABS is the Chimora. Governor's wife's entourage. I called this day today to declare open the 2014 edition of Walk for Hope to End Cancer now.
Okay, my name is Dr. Actually, we are here today to witness a very memorable event that is taking place for the first time in this state, that is being anchored by the Asa USA, and that's Walk for Hope to End Cancer. Cancer is a deadly disease. It is a situation whereby the body starts growing out of proportion, and they can occur in any part of the body. But the commonest ones you have here are cancers of the breast, of the cervix in women, of prostate in men. And the essence of this gathering is to sensitize our people, because most of these cancers are preventable when they are detected early enough. So we are clamoring and want to sensitize and carrying the gospel across to tell our people that the best bet to ending cancer is early detection and treatment. So, and we want to reassure the people that the government of Anambra State, under Chief Dr. Will Obiano Akpokwe, is fully committed giving our people health in its entirety.
Everybody, your hands on your waist. And the demo goes like this. We start from the neck. 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. The next one, roll our neck. 5 each side. Ready? 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Go around. Go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. The next one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go. Clap for yourself. Let's go. Let's go. And let's get ready for the work.
There's a work for hope to end cancer now. And we should welcome them to the government house. Things to say about what you're doing here today. Honorable Commissioner for Information is Chief Tony Onyema. Honorable Commissioner.
To welcome you to Government House and thank you for this effort. Cancer is one of the deadly diseases that we need to find solutions to. And for you to undertake this work this morning shows your determination to find a solution for it. And by doing so, you have raised hope for those who are lying hopelessly in the various hospitals. I'm aware that Asa Women USA, Anambra, that you are making efforts to set up a cancer screening center in this state. When that is done, it will go a long way in helping the government in the healthcare, total healthcare delivery. Nothing else to add except to thank you and welcome you to the Government House, and believing that this work you did this morning will not be in vain. And by undertaking this work, we have saved 1 or 2 lives today. Yes. Just be rest assured that your effort is not in vain. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we are ready now.
Madam, now.
1, 2, go. For the last time. 1, 2, go.
All right.
All right, 1, 2.
I'm Professor Ifeoma Okoye, College of Medicine and University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital. I'm also president of Breast Without Spots, which is a cancer NGO. Today we've come and joined the Asa USA, the Office of the First Lady of Anambra State, and Anambra State Radio Nigeria, and all other organizations that partnered with Asa USA to kick cancer out of Anambra State and then Nigeria. I do really identify with this project because I'm just coming back from an international congress run by Union for International Cancer Control. And it was in partnership with WHO, IAC, IAEA, all the deep organizations that are involved in research in cancer internationally. And one of the things we learned from that Congress was that, yes, Ebola frightened so many people. This country, Nigeria in particular, was particularly, put on a big alert when Ebola struck. And yet, Ebola, in all its, devastation, has only been able to kill 7,000 people since February when it struck, this current Ebola outbreak. Now, compared to the fact that currently, as has been given to us in this conference in Australia, that 21,000 people die every day from cancer. 21,000 people. And yet the world is not on alert. And 40% of cancers are preventable. There is knowledge and research work available that we should be able to transfer to our population to assist them to, obey best practices in terms of early detection, and then to adopt lifestyle changes that will cut their risk by 40%. Now, apart from that, there are also issues of the improving our infrastructure so that as we do early detection, we should be able to handle the deluge of people who need to be treated professionally. Now, Asa USA is promoting the development of a cancer center in Anambra State. If we have such a center, we can actually stay the tide of health tourism that is moving towards Dubai, India, and all that, which has contributed to make our population a vulnerable population. where our people die like flies, you know, outside of this nation. So if we have a cancer center that is well worth its while and is of international standard, which is the whole essence of this work that we have done today, to raise funding towards building of this center, then we'll be able to keep our patients within the country and save them tons of money. Patients do not have to sell what they have, even when there is really nothing much you can do for them. They are encouraged to leave the shores of Nigeria only to die abroad and bring them back after wasting so many resources. But if they were here, they can be assisted, both when they are presenting in stage 0, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and stage 4, whilst we continue with our prevention awareness. Now, what's my passion is this. President Jonathan called on the country when Ebola crisis hit. Is it possible for the government to understand and the people of Nigeria to understand that 21,000 people are dying every day from cancer, 70% of which are in developing nations like Nigeria? So can we all come out as we did for Ebola and fight this cancer to a standstill as we did for Ebola? Let all the media be shouting, you know, all the best practices, how people should do breast self-examination, do vaccination for cervical cancer, do early detection for prostate cancer, and all other cancers, even in children. And as we do that, the population is sensitized. We cut down on late detection, cut down on the downgrade our tumors, and we'll be able to carry our population out into lesser mortality and morbidity. That is what I would want us to achieve by this. Thank you very much.
We've come to the end of the walk for hope to end cancer. And every time we do this work, we normally recognize the outstanding leaders that have gone above and beyond in making sure that this work for hope is a success. And we'll be rewarding them with Asa Women USA Work Ambassadors. We have these medals to give out to the work ambassadors. They've created awareness in their communities. So let me start with Professor Ifeoma Okoye. She's the chairperson for Breast Without Spot Initiatives. Okay, the medal.
Photographs. Now.
Yes, a photo letter. Okay, Dr. K.O. Mogharo, the Chief Medical Director of St. Charles Borromeo Hospital.
Yeah.
Hello. Where is the medal?
Here.
Oh.
Where's the camera?
Okay.
Yay! Round of applause. Yeah. Kick cancer out now.
The president, Aswa, all the way from Lagos. Good work, Ambassador. Thank you so much. We appreciate your work.
Round of applause. Handshake. Kick cancer out.
Honorable Dr. Joe Akabuike, the Commissioner for Health.
Women Commissioner. Everyone, you call me Very supporting Commissioner. Congratulations. Kick us out.
To Dr. Mrs. Chioma Eze Yimoro, the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Primary Health.
Thank
Ambassador, keep the message flying.
Thank you.
She will continue to empower women, carry the message, raise awareness on this breast and cervical cancer Also help us make sure that the cancer center is coming to reality. So biko kupunaka.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Handshake. Kick cancer out.
Move your cap.
Remove it already.
And I do well. Thank you for doing a good job. That road was clear for the work. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, look at the camera. No.
Yes. Shake it.
Okay, shake now.
Kick the cancer. Kick it.
Cancer.
Kick it.
Yay.
Very good. Another one. Another one. 1, 2, go. Very good.
Mrs. Chioma Ezenyemolo. I'm the Senior Special Assistant to the Anambra State Governor on primary health care. This initiative put together by Asa USA Women, it's really a very noble and noble cause. They want to create awareness for cancer, especially with the walk to end cancer now. And they want to raise funds to build an international cancer center. So it's been good. We've done the work, and we are encouraging all and sundry to come together to support this cause. It's a very noble one. The message is a simple one. It says that she's very happy for this cause by the Asa USA Women, and she wants everybody to join hands together and make this a reality. And she also wants them to make it an annual event. That way, we'll create awareness on an ongoing basis for cancer, especially its early detection, which leads to prevention.
Thank you, Ms.
You're welcome.
You can see that today I am so overwhelmed that we have been able to achieve this feat. You know, with our culture, this is a Christmas period. Everybody is busy trying that Christmas, that 28th, 25th. It's always a date that is in the calendar. But there's something with us. When it is time, you think that, oh, the world is going to run up. But at the end of the day, we have been able to achieve a lot. And the Asa Women USA, I'm the coordinator here, so really most of the general planning down here, I did it. But I was empowered by our partners from US. And really, it is an overwhelm. We are happy the way Her Excellency, her presence, His Excellency, everybody, even though they are not here, but they were highly represented. So I think it is a success. Women came from Lagos, women came from Geneva. We had somebody that flew all the way from Geneva, so all the way from Canada, all the way from US, just to be part of it, because they understand. They understand what it is. So it is the big challenge is to get into the communities, to be able to partner with government at every level, partner with the churches, where most of our people, because when somebody is talking from the pulpit, the women will listen. When the pastors or the reverend fathers or mommy, bishop's wife or canon's wife are talking about this, they normally listen. When politicians' wives are talking, they will listen. So these are the vision we have now is to gather those people that are the stakeholders, the gatekeepers of women, so that women and men should be able to know that really cancer, as the information we got today, that cancer kills more than 17,000 people on a daily basis.
Thank you, Leslie.
So if we could all rise for Ebola, then we should even jump for cancer so that we'll kick it out. And thank you very much.
Thank you. You are doing a great job in that.
Thank you.
Ifekwem is my name. I'm the president of Anambra State Women Association, Lagos. So Anambra State Association Lagos, Women Association Lagos comprises of 177 town unions in Lagos. Their women wing send 3 representatives each to the association that forms the association. So we key into this Asa Women USA Cancer Program, because that is also part of what we are passionate about. Same way we've written the First Lady of the